The next part of the prop box we're going to look at is just 3 different bets. Now, we'll start here right at the top, any 7. Oftentimes it's called Big Red because craps players are a superstitious bunch and they don't like it when you say 7 on the table. So don't say 7. Just if they say throw the bet in, say they might say I want $1 any 7. Be polite, book it back to them as you have $1, Big Red, sir or ma'am, as the case may be. Now again, what's printed out here is not what's going to be on our layout. This says 541. We're going to have 421. So for every unit bet on the NE7, it's going to pay 4 units if it wins. So if they bet $1 and the bet wins, they win $4. Okay, down here at the bottom is any crap. Works the same way. They are betting that one of the crap numbers, either the 2, the 3, or the 12 is going to roll. If any one of those 3 numbers rolls, this bet pays 7 to 1. Here it is 8 for 1 again, it's a typo, 7 to 1. So for 1 unit bet, it wins 7 units if the bet hits. Now you can set the bet up here, but it's easier to use this bunch of letters here on the side. What these are, they're used mainly for what's called a C&E bet, which basically is a 2-unit bet, split bet, half of it on the C or any craps, the other half on the 11 or yo, and if either one of those roll, then the bet wins. But it pays off depending upon what rolls. Now let's just go back to the any crap. If somebody, 2 from the base dealer, wants to bet just the any crap, instead of setting them up here where it's really hard to designate where they're standing at, you can use just the C on the C&E bar. So we know this is 2 from base because they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 being closest to stick, 8 being next to base. So just use the C. Okay, we can do that. Now, C&E, it can be set up like this. If it's a strange amount, like let's say they want $1 on the 11, 3 on the crap, we're going to split it up between the 2 circles. But they just give us one amount, say like a $2 C&E, we can leave it stacked up and just straddle both the numbers. Now, if any crap rolls, now this, I'm going to give you 2 different keys to pay just the C&E bet. It's a shortcut way of paying these off. Let's walk through it the long way first. We got $2 C&E, so that's $1 on any crap, $1 on yo. If a 2, 3, or 12 rolls, this any crap is going to pay 7 to 1. So I have 7 to 1. Now we have to subtract this $1. Remember, 7 to 1 keeps this one up to win. Now we subtract this one, so the total payoff for the bet is going to be $6. It's still up to win. We had won 7 over here for the any crap, but to keep the yo up, we have to take $1 from that. These are $6 that goes out to the player, and this bet's still up to win. Now the key for what we call the low side, which is the C or any crap, is 3 times the total bet. So in this case, 3 times 2. That also gives us 6. Okay, let's say we had $6 out here. Actually, we'll do it shorthand like this. $6 out there. If the any crap hits, 3 times 6 is 18. The bet should pay $18 and still up to win. Let's do it the long way. That's $6, so it actually breaks down to 3 and 3. Okay, 3 on each. Any crap wins. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 minus 3 is 18. So the key works for the low side or the any crap side. 3 times the total bet and the player is still up to win. 3 times the total bet gives you the payoff, what goes to the player, and the bet is still up to win. Now let's look at the yo. Same bet. Go back to this. We got $6 on there. Well, let's take a simpler one first. Let's go back to our 1 and 1 example. 1 and 1. If a yo hits, we have to look over here. Here's the 11 or the yo. 16 for 1, it should actually be 15 to 1. 15 to 1. This would pay 15 for every unit bet. So it's $1 wins us 15. But if we want to keep this bet up to win, we have to subtract this losing dollar right here. So we got 15 becomes 14. $14, still up to win on your C and E bet. The key for the high side, or the yo side, is 7 times the total bet and still up to win. 7 times 2 is 14. Let's look at our other example. Let's go back to this. $6 on there. And the yo hits. If we use the key, 6 times 7 is 42. Should be $42 and still up to win. Okay, there's 40 and 2. 42 and still up to win. So let's break this down into 3 and 3. We're going to check it the long way. 3 times 15, 3 times the 15 to 1 is $45. $45 minus 3 is 42. So our key for the high side, or the yo when it hits, 7 times the total bet. So to review, let's see, we'll put the $18 out there too. If the low side or the C hits, 3 times the total bet gives us $18. If the any crap side hits, 3 times the total bet gives us $18. If the yo side hits, 7 times the total bet gives us 42. An easy way to remember this is 11 sounds a lot like 7. That's why we use yo instead of 11. And it's 7 times the bet. 11, 7 times the total bet. C rhymes with 3. So if the C or any crap hits, 3 times the total bet gives us 18 or 42. And I think that's about everything for C&E.